It's time for the major news on The Bridge 99 FM.
The headlines: possible increase in COVID-19 cases, local farmers encouraged to make use of loans, no legal framework for deep-sea mining. In regional news, UK donates COVID vaccines to St. Lucia. And in international news, US warns citizens to be vigilant following death of Al-Qaeda leader. In sports, Bawaji and Krumi sets new national record in Cali, Colombia. And English Premier League players to limit taking the knee gesture. Bridge Nation, I'm Lafayne Wigan, and now the details. We begin with local news. The Ministry of Health says there may be an increase in COVID-19 cases in Jamaica as the high transmissible Omicron BA.4 and BA.5 variants have been detected on the island. National epidemiologist Dr. Karen Webster says that persons are encouraged to practice infection prevention and control measures, including wearing of masks, hand washing, and sanitizing. The ministry says all persons 12 years and older should visit any of the over 200 vaccination centers. Persons who are eligible for boosters are encouraged to take the booster dose now as their level of protection may have waned. The ministry confirmed that 87 samples dated from May 13 to July 11 were tested and 8 were BA.5 and 5 BA.4. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is urging local farmers to take advantage of measures in place for them to access loans to expand their businesses. Citing a $1 billion loan fund offered by the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, Mr. Holness says while the interest rate for loans under this fund is not necessarily lower than at other lending institutions, it was competitive at 8.5% and can be accessed far easier than at a commercial bank. The Prime Minister adds that the country is also seeking to partner with the Japanese government to expand the use of the marine environment for economic growth. Mr. Holness says the partnership with Japan will assist the country to capitalize on its resources in the seas, which it currently does not have the capability to use. And the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith said Jamaica will not support deep-sea mining without a suitable regulatory framework. Addressing the International Seabed Authority special commemorative session recently, Senator Johnson-Smith stressed that the country remains committed to developing a comprehensive framework in relation to the future development of deep-sea mining. She added that the ministry will be guided by the best available science in accessing the area and its resources. Senator Johnson-Smith pointed out that any decision regarding deep-sea mining will be made within a legal framework that has in the past facilitated the successful negotiation. In the meantime, Mrs. Johnson-Smith praised the important work of the authority and the Secretariat for boosting public awareness and supporting developing states. And in regional news, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs in St. Lucia says the government has replenished its stock of the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine. 3,000 doses were donated by the United Kingdom after several months of being out of stock. The COVID-19 vaccines AstraZeneca, Pfizer, BioNTech, and Johnson & Johnson are available at all wellness centers in St. Lucia. The public is further informed that the pediatric Pfizer will be available at the wellness centers in the coming week. And in international news, the U.S. has urged its citizens to be vigilant against possible anti-American violence abroad following the killing of Al-Qaeda leader Ayman Al-Zawari. His death could prompt Al-Qaeda supporters or other linked terror groups to target U.S. facilities and personnel. Zawari was killed by a U.S. drone in the Afghan capital, Kabul, on Sunday. He reportedly helped mastermind the 9/11 attacks on the U.S., in which nearly 3,000 people lost their lives. The 71-year-old Egyptian doctor took over Al-Qaeda after the death of Osama bin Laden in 2011. The killing was confirmed on Monday by U.S. President Joe Biden, who said Zawari had carved a trail of murder and violence against American citizens. It's now time for sports news with Vaughn.
Hey Bridge Nation, I am Vaughn Thorpe with your Sports 360. Jamaica's Buwaji and Kurumi won the silver medal and broke the national junior record in the final of the men's 100 meters at the World Under-20 Championships in Cali, Colombia yesterday, August 2. Nkrumah equaled the national junior record when he stormed to a then personal best of 10.11 seconds. However, he became the sole owner of the record after crossing the line in the runner-up spot in a time of 10.02 seconds. The previous national junior record was held by Johan Blake. The event was won by defending champion Letsile Tebogo of Botswana, who clocked 9.91 seconds to establish a new world under-20 record, while South Africa's Benjamin Richardson rounded out the top three in 10.12 seconds. In addition, the Jamaican mixed 4x400 meters relay quartet took home the bronze medal in the event, while Kobe Lawrence produced the best throw of 20.58 meters to secure the silver medal in the men's shot put. Jamaica currently sits ninth on the medal standings at the World Under-20 Athletics Championships with 2 silvers and 1 bronze. Meanwhile, English Premier League players will stop the pre-match anti-racism gesture of taking the knee before every match. Top flight clubs started taking a knee to support the Black Lives Matter movement, which rose to prominence following the death of George Floyd in the United States in May 2020. However, the players have opted for the gesture to instead be seen before certain rounds of games, including the Boxing Day fixtures and Cup finals. And that's Sports 360. I'm Von Thorpe. Back to you, LaFane.
Thanks, Vaughn, and that was The Bridge 99 FM and Ari Jam Radio News Package, News 360, the facts you need. Catch us at 5 p.m. for another News 360. You can also download the Bridge 99 FM app in the Google Play Store and the Apple Store for all the latest happenings on the Bridge. I'm LaFane Wigan. Have a great day.
And those are the stories making it in Bridge 99 FM's major news package right here on the Bridge 99 FM.